rated parking over there with the Mercedes. Wow. Incredibly feasible. Wow. It's like some of these Romanian women look like absolute prostitutes. They look like high-end escorts. I don't see that in America. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to go into the underbelly of New York City or something to even discover that. You're not just gonna come across them driving around central New York, Manhattan. I wonder why Romanians are obsessed with Mercedes. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that for 40 years they only had a Dacia 1310. That must be part of the reason, right? It has to be. I don't see people from other countries obsessed with Mercedes in the same way. Here we are at the Hilton, and there were prostitutes here back in the early 90s. Right after the revolution, there were certainly prostitutes here. When you went to get a room there, inside at the Hilton, they, a Romanian escort would come down with a bottle of champagne, try to get you up there for a few $100s. Oh yeah. So we're gonna drive down Calle Victoriei right now. The famous one-way street for Bucharest. They're drinking wine and smoking outside. That's interesting. You're allowed to take the wine on the street. You would never see that in America. Wow. These people here, you see them? She's drinking wine and smoking right there, see? Yeah. Kind of interesting. They got to do something with the intersections here, with the merging of traffic. It's always kind of, I've never seen driving quite like this anywhere else. Well, now the cars were okay, but it's pretty crazy here, I have to say that. Tonight it's not too bad. Here's where the revolution happened, just about 27 years ago, up on the left there. Oh, this is great, look at this. They did different lights over here than on Magaro. Oh, this is nice. Well, they're putting their EU budget, European Union budget, to good use nowadays. Look at this. Oh, it looks great here in Calle Victoriei. Wow. No dogs, no wires, no gypsies. Amazing. They're really upping their game nowadays in Bucharest. It's changed incredibly in the time that I've been here. I've been here about 8 years. It's Bucharest is unrecognizable, really. Look at this. I don't know. I think Bucharest is losing its edge, though, a little bit. It looks more like anywhere else. It's not as edgy as it once was. It used to be pretty frickin' nuts here, really. Part of it has to do with these LED lights on the streets now. It's just not, you don't have the sodium vapor that was giving the place this sort of really dated look. As soon as you put LEDs in, things look better, you know? They've repaved the streets, they've done the sidewalks. There aren't any dogs, there are fewer Roma. There are very few people in the center sniffing Oraloc, the, whatever that is, that paint thinner. It's not the same, man. People are not as thin as they once were. The women have all, I don't know, they've all seemed to have put on like 5 to 10 kilos, each and every one. I mean, they really, when I was first here, it was like, wow. I mean, these women are 20 to 30 kilos, 40, 50, 60 pounds thinner than the average American woman. It was really noticeable, and they looked stunning. Now it's, you know, people are packing the fast food. It's, this is what happens in a globalized world. It's unfortunate because there's fewer and fewer, you know, unsimulated adventures in the world left. Things are becoming very homogeneous. It's very unfortunate. It's hard to have adventure anymore. That's why I'm off to Albania and Georgia soon. Now we're coming up to the edge of Ceausescu's Centru-Civic. This is the area that he destroyed between 1983 and 1989. It didn't look anything like what it does today. In short order, he destroyed hundreds of people's villas, displaced 40,000 Romanians, moved them out to drab communist apartment blocks on the outskirts of the city, and then installed his palace, the second largest building in the world, and all these sort of ministries, these pearly white concrete buildings that look awful. Yeah, we're gonna get to drive by the Christmas market tonight. Sorry. All right. Am I in the right lane? I am. All right. I'm on the outside lane here. Like this street right here is this weird curlicue that never existed. Because I've looked at the archival photos. It's a crazy street because, like, here we are. We're driving through people's living rooms right now. This whole street didn't exist until 1984, and the blocks on the left and right didn't exist. They were all villas. You know, few people realize, visitors and Romanians alike realize just how much was destroyed here. Oh, we're going to drive by the Christmas market that's now in front of Ceausescu's this year. Well, we can't stop. What time is it? Probably closes. We can't stop and have Wien Fiert mulled wine because we're driving. But we'll go there tomorrow night. At least we'll get to do a drive-by. You know, when there aren't that many cars, like at night, it's not so bad in Bucharest. It's the rush hour is just crazy here. Merdrum, you can do it in the Passat. There's the palace up on the right. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. And here's the Christmas fair on the left. Oh, that's going to be fun to go to. Oh, well, they made it better, but God, it's crazy with the communist blocks all around it. Yeah, we'll go there tomorrow night. What a crazy location Romania is. Specifically Bucharest. It's just nuts here, isn't it? Again, we're driving through people's living rooms right now. This has nothing to do with Bucharest, all these ministries on the left. I'm sure they're going to put in LED lights to replace the sodium vapor soon, and the whole place will look different.